A Form 6 student was charged in the magistrate court here with the Murad Siti Nur Surya Ismail. However, no plea was recorded from Siti Nur Atira Azmi 19 after the charge was read out before Magistrate Engku Nurul Ain Engku Muda. Siti Nur Atira appeared calm when she arrived at the court at 9:36 a.m. on Monday 16 November. She waved to family members waiting for her in the court compound as they called out her name. According to the charge under Section 302 of the Penal Code, Siti Nur Atira was alleged to have Murad Siti Nur Suraya 19 between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. on November in a house in Batu, Lubuk Batu, Jalan Bukit Taduk, Telumun in Hulu, Terengganu. She faced the death sentences if found guilty.
Hulu, Terengganu, a 19-year-old girl was found dead, believed to have been killed in a robbery incident in Kampung Lubuk Batu, Telumun. In the incident at 2:30 p.m., the victim, Siti Nur Surya Ismail, was found laying in the living room of the house by her sister, Siti Nur Syahada, 50, who has just returned from school. The victim's brother, Muhammad Zaid Azrul, 28, said he became aware of the incident after being contacted by the victim when her was working in Kampung Bukit Payung. Ismail suddenly remembered the bad incident that happened that side. Photo Z Salim Miswell Ismail said that on the way home, he has suspected that Siti Nur Surya had been killed because of a broken wrist. As soon as I arrived at the house, I saw the door open and entered before seeing my sister laying in front of the television in the living room with her left wrist broken. I immediately called my father, Ismail Muda, 58, to tell my sister that her left wrist is broken, he said. Being found at the scene, the driving unit of the Regulation 3 Military Police Force is preparing to start a search operation for evidence in Sungai Telemung near Kampung Bukit Taduk. Photo yesterday of Hulu Terengganu IPD. The suspect admitted to throwing the item taken at the victim house, but we did not find the item in the operation with carried out for 2 hours starting at 3 p.m. he said when met at his office today. The diving unit of the Regulation 3 Military Police Force is preparing to start a search operation for evidence in Sungai Telemung near Kampung Bukit Taduk. Photo of Hulu Terengganu IPD. According to him, they also asked for the help of the diving unit to track down the other item that we said to have been dumped in Sungai Telemung near Kampung Bukit Taduk.
The murder of Siti Nur Surya Ismail, a 19-year-old girl, took place on November 1, 2020 in Kampung Lubuk Batu, Telemung, Hulu, Terengganu. She was found dead in his home lying in the living room of his house with a broken left wrist and other injury to his face and body. When the incident happened at 9 a.m., her father was not at home, while Siti Nur Surya was caring for her mother who was due to brain cancer. The main suspect in the case, who is also a close friend of Siti Nur Surya, is Siti Nur Atira Azmi, was remained on November 2, a day after the incident, to assist the investigation of the murder case. The motive for this murder case is believed to be stare.
From a Sikh famous student who is believed to be employed in the murder of Siti Nur Surya Ismail, 19, by sliding the victim's left wrist several times until its broken was remanded for 7 days until next Monday. The remand order was issued by Magistrate Engku Nurul Ain Engku Muda to further investigation under Section 302 of the Penal Code by Monday. Early, the 19-year-old suspect arrived at Marang Magistrate Court here at 10 a.m. The suspect, who was also the victim's parents' ex-grandson, was injured after being handled by his mother at 8:50 a.m. yesterday when he came to Terengganu police station. The arrest of suspect was made based on evidence found the scene and clothes, haircut, television, CCTV footage a birdhouse near the victim residence. PH previously reported that a 19-year-old girl was found believed to have been killed in the robbery incident in Kampung Lubuk Batu, Telemung, Kuala Berang yesterday. In the incident at 2:30 p.m., the victim was found alone in the living room of the house by his sister, Siti, 50, who has just returned from school.
A CCTV was shown an X5 motorcycle coming in and out of Surya's house, and the deliverer was a very woman. As a result of police investigation, the body of suspect Siti Nur Atira, who came in the investigation, had injured and bites. In addition, forensic team identified the hair on the victim's wrist and the hair belonging to Siti Nur Atira, the suspect. This is because they're struggling when the suspect want to take a bracelet on the victim's hands. Forensic team also found a knife blade in the victim's neck. Another evidence is that there are several footprints leading to the bathroom of victim's house. It's likely a suspect wants to clear the evidence.
Police have recorded a knife believed to have been used in the murder of Siti Nur Surya Ismail. The knife thought to have been taken by the suspect from the victim's house was found by the side of the Terengganu highway here 3 days after the incident. We found the vegetable knife about 3 to 4 kilometers from the victim's house in Kampung Lubuk Batu, Telemong, Hulu Terengganu District. Police Chief Muhammad Adli Daud told reporters last night. He added that about 20 witnesses, including family members of the suspect and victim, have been called out to give their statement on the incident. On Sunday, Siti Nur Surya, 19, who has covered in slash wound, was found dead by her 15-year-old Nur Alia Shuhada when she returned home from school about 2:30 p.m.
Today I would like to talk about the charge of the sentence from getting on the case of Siti Nur Surya Azmi. Siti Nur Atira, 19 years old, was found guilty of murdering her friend Siti Nur Surya Azmi on a house on November 16, 2022. Her friend Siti Nur Atira was sentenced to death on Section 302 of Penal Code if she found guilty.
Shortson from Amanda case of Siti Nur Surya, 19 in Terengganu have been mainly listened to all of us, even more breaking when the victim is killed by his own good friend in front of his mother. However, the 19-year-old suspect was remanded for 7 days after a hearing at the Terengganu police station, accompanied by his mother to give evidence to assist in the investigation. Nevertheless, the more suspect the feeling of the others, and always guard your speech so as not to scrape the heart of a many party. This is so because there are many netizens who criticize and insult the most suspect who is brutal. The suspect parents were also affected by the recruit, but he must give a little prize to mother of the suspect who was willing to hand over and accompany her son at the police station. Then naturally the perseverance displayed by the suspect mother have give a good value at the community. Apart from that, Ismail Muda 58 said he did not think at all because who was later to accept in the investigation of the case was a former school friend who has been close friend which the decide. Therefore we must always be careful which however we best friend or not. Without us wrestling in our own friend can be a truth in the flesh who is willing to do anything to us as long he can fulfill his business. Finally, the action by the suspect are said to be due to revenge and extortion around the victim. That is why the suspect is really accurately like that. We must always remind ourselves to always be silent in doing things. We also sound always despite to control emotion so that we do not fall into doing this that will strike the life of others.